All right, so you dice up the chicken, drop it in the skillet. This is with the oil, the butter, and the onion powder. Brown it, and then you remove it from the pan when it's done. All right, make sure those are good and brown. They're almost ready. This dog is barking up a storm. It's crazy. Now he's making some egg noodles, buttered egg noodles, and Liam is cutting up the salad, looking good, romaine cucumbers and tomatoes. All right, so you take it off. I'm gonna use this slotted spoon because I want to leave some of that oil in the pan. And I'm going to put in the broccoli florets and the chicken broth, and I'm going to cook the broccoli in there with that good stuff, leaving the chicken on the side for a few minutes until the broccoli is tender. All right, the chicken broth is in. You see it's mixing with the browned oil. Gently plop that in so it doesn't splatter. And we're just going to basically saute this for a couple minutes until it's cooked pretty tender. I like it a little crisp, but tender enough while still being crisp. And it's going to get a little of that jus on there. One thing I forgot to mention, it should be covered. So obviously I have a very big pan, and the top's not big enough, but that's okay. So it's steaming as it's cooking. As you can see, the steam is gonna really quickly cook the broccoli in there. So make sure it's covered about 3 to 5 minutes, and then we're gonna take the broccoli off and put that to the side. All right, now we're gonna mix the flour and the dill and the half and half all together. And we're gonna add this into the broth in the pan. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. It's I tested it. It's tender, but it's not too mushy, which is good. So we're gonna again remove this also with the slotted spoon, because we want to leave that broth in there to mix in with the dill cream flour mixture. So this is all going to come out. Try to leave as much, I'm taking some sauce with me, but try to leave as much of the sauce in there as you can. Okay, now Natalie mixed this up for me. See, it's all nicely, evenly mixed. I'm going to pour that in there. Make sure we get all that dill, because this is dill chicken, so make sure we get as much of that in there as possible. Mix this together, make sure that it's equally mixed up. All right, you're gonna bring this to a boil, and you're gonna keep stirring it. It's gonna get thicker, so you gotta keep stirring it so it doesn't get too thick. All right, looks pretty good. We're gonna add the chicken in, and then we're gonna cook that, basically until you think it's ready. I mean, it's kind of pretty well cooked as it is. The more you cook it, the more the flavor will be imparted into the chicken. So I guess cook it. Why keep saying cook? Cook it for, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes, something like that, until you feel like it's ready to go. Then once it's done, you're ready to take it and plate it and serve it with the broccoli. These are the egg noodles, just butter. The broccoli that you saw from the pan, add a couple of there, as much as you want, basically. And now here's the chicken. As you can see, it's gotten very thick. It's great. It's like very rich looking. And then just drop it right on the top of the noodles. And there you go, your dill chicken with broccoli and egg noodles.